Today we are going to be speaking about the ERLC Fire Department update. This has been a conversation topic for a long time within the ERLC community now. For many months there have been a lot of people talking about a fire department update. A lot of people asking what will be added, when will it be added, and will it actually get added at all. But in this video I'm going to be talking about that and what I think they could be adding and when myself. So drop a like and subscribe if you enjoy. Let's get straight into it. So let's start off with when I think they could actually add this update, and I'm sure you all know where I'm going to go with this one, but we are getting towards the end of June. Now what happens at the end of June? Typically in ERLC we get the summer update, or the first part of a summer update, which means any day now we could be getting some leaks, or we actually should be getting some leaks hinting towards what the summer update will be. And I am very excited. I made a video talking about the summer update not too long ago, so you can go check that out if you want to know my other thoughts on the summer update. But this video is dedicated simply to the fire department update, and as we saw in that video, just quickly, pretty much every year they have all came out in around the same time, like the 30th of June. Within a week of that, pretty much every single year the summer update has came out. So if we use probability here, get a bit of maths involved, it is very likely that we are probably less than 2 weeks away from the summer update coming out. And to be honest, that is my main bet on when we could be getting this fire department update. Of course, it could be an update in a few months time, but they have been speaking about a fire department update. I'm not sure if you remember, a long time ago, well, I say a long time ago, it was probably a few months ago now, there was some talk between the developers about a big fire department update that they were working on. They said, like, we've heard the community request or something, and they're working on a fire department update coming soon. I honestly wouldn't go as far as saying that was around the start of this year. It was a long time ago, but they did say they're working on it, and it's been a long time since then. And if they're writing an announcement about how big the fire department update is going to be, what does that tell you? It tells you it is going to be extremely awesome, and for that they need a lot of time, and the biggest updates of the year are usually the summer updates. So the fire department update will probably be one of the biggest updates of this year. Why not release it in summer when usually they do the biggest updates of the year anyway? It makes perfect sense. So I think I've made it pretty clear. My bets are on the summer update for the fire department update if we were to get one. It could come out tomorrow, it could come out next year, it could be the Christmas update, who knows. But enough about when it could be, let's talk about what it could be. So if we join onto the fire department team, this fire station to start off with is a talking point. This fire station, in my opinion, is great. I think it's modern, it's updated, it's detailed, it fits the map. It's not old, it has been updated within recent years. Along with that, they've literally added a second fire station completely over in Springfield just a couple of years ago as well. So it really depends on how far they will take this fire department update. Now of course I'm talking about this as if it's confirmed that they're releasing it, even though they're not, just because I can't keep saying something and then saying, but it might not come out anyway. So it depends how big they want to go with this update. They could either completely redesign the whole fire team, they could do entire new fire stations in the city and in Springfield, or just the city fire station, who knows. They could do a full update of the fire department fleet vehicles. Now to be honest, I think this is a possibility. I think that would be really cool. A lot of these vehicles have been here for many years, such as this fire engine here. It looks good by all means, don't get me wrong, but things like this with the lights, ERLC don't really use this design anymore. They have really a lot more detailed stuff, and of course this vehicle is just a little bit dated compared to some of the newer vehicles they've added in recent years. I think this is probably like 3 or 4 years old, and the whole water system as well looks a little bit dated. Like this UI here, not exactly as good as some of the other UI in the game, and the way you actually put out fires could definitely be improved as well. They could have a complete overhaul to that. Right now, you can just use a simple fire hose and hold left click and put out the fire. That's it. They could completely redesign this and overhaul it to where you have to actually plug in to the fire hydrants and then connect it to your truck and then get a hose from your truck and then put out the fire, and you have a limited water supply. Maybe if there's no fire hydrants nearby, you can use a water source. Maybe there's a way to collect water from the river or something if there's a fire near the river. That would be really, really cool. And then the tankers would actually have more of a use. I know you can do kind of like the realistic ones where you like connect your hose and properly roleplay it and whatever with the whole water pump thing, but it could do with a little bit of a more realistic update, because it's kind of like there's two ways of putting out a fire in ERLC. There's the easy way and there's the hard way. I feel like they should just kind of find a middle ground and have it so you have to connect up to water sources to make it more realistic, rather than just being able to get an attack line and that's it. Just get it from your truck or from the locker even, and that's it. You can just put out a fire. I think there needs to be a bit more realism in that side of it. One more thing that I want to spoke about that again I kind of did speak about in my summer update, but it's boats. I think little rescue boats, as you saw in the thumbnail, like the little lifeboat dinghy things that you can tow with a trailer. Now there's trailers in the game. I honestly don't see why this isn't a possibility. Yes, I know it's boats, but they're not massive. We're not talking cruise ships. We're just talking little lifeboats. And everyone said the same thing about ATVs as well. Oh, ATVs, they're not going to add them. Caravans or campers and trailers, they're not going to add that. That's silly. Don't say that. And we literally got them. So I don't see why boats can't be added, especially in the small size like that. They could be added to all teams, but again, directly for the fire department for this video, they could be really, really cool for rescue missions. I mean, just right now, I just thought of this off the top of my head. The bridge collapses, the major server callouts, they are kind of difficult. You have to kind of coordinate from both sides, and kind of unrealistic because people could be in the water and you don't really have much to rescue them with. It kind of would be cool if they had like a deployable boat or something, or if someone was drowning in the middle of the huge lake they added last year, they could definitely have boats. And in summer updates, they usually have a map expansion. So if they're going to have a map expansion, maybe they'll make the lake even bigger and have more water sources, which is even more reason for boats, and specifically rescue boats for the fire department. Of course, going back to major server callouts, we have like the gas station explosion, and we also have things like the car crash, which is a major server callout, and I think they can happen anyway. Like the car crash, there could be more AI calls like that. Maybe the whole hospital team could get a complete revamp. Maybe you have to take patients to the hospital, and maybe you can be a doctor at the hospital and heal patients. Kind of different, but there is actually a fire right here. Speaking of which, the fire could probably be updated. I'm not saying it looks bad in terms of roleplay games. It looks good, but it's kind of a basic fire. It's literally just a part with a fire particle, where they could probably do something much more realistic now as the game is bigger with more developers and more time and money to spend on making these things better. There's honestly so much I could talk about in this video about everything fire department related. They could even add things like a fire helicopter, where you could like call them similar to the police helicopter, how you can call them to like track a suspect. Maybe you could have like a fire helicopter that is on like watch or something for forest fires that can start randomly and people have to report them, or the helicopter has to find it. Or maybe there could be things again like the locator specific player for the police helicopter. It could be locator specific fire, and maybe it could drop water on it. Like if there's a forest fire at Hyrock Park, you can call the fire helicopter to come and drop some water on it and help put the fire out, or water, whatever they use for fires. Is it water or is it like fire retardant or something? I have no idea, but whatever it is, they could do that. It would be really, really cool to make use of helicopters. Helicopters could also be used for the paramedics and ambulances as well. Like an air ambulance would be really, really cool. Once again, pick people up here and take them away. There's so many ideas, but to be honest, I think we should probably keep conservative. I think boats would be really, really cool in my opinion. I think updating the vehicles would also be cool. Of course, we have things like a tiller truck that people really, really want to get added to the game. And if we go into the PRC suggestions channel and we search up fire, as you can see, we have a lot of people talking about it daily. I'm recording this video at 3:16, and literally like half an hour ago, someone suggested an update to do with the fire update. An hour before that, a whole paragraph about a fire department update. And if I just scroll down here, you can see loads and loads and loads of talk of fire department updates. People talking about interiors to the ambulances. That would be a really cool suggestion. There are literally countless fire department updates on here, but unfortunately we do have no idea at this stage. It's just a waiting game until more information is released on the summer update, or until the fire department itself is mentioned, even if it doesn't come this summer. I'm sure the summer update will be amazing either way, but I know a lot of you guys are wanting a fire department update, and I hope it comes soon. I really do. Let me know your thoughts in the comments. Let me know what you think they should update or add or change about the fire department specifically. Check out my summer update video if you want to know my thoughts and predictions for the summer update as a whole, not just talking about fire department updates. Check that out. Drop a like, subscribe if you enjoyed. Check out all my social medias from the link in the description. Leave a comment, and hopefully I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye!